early on when I took on the call to ministry, I knew that I wanted to involve food and connecting with people with meeting that need. And up to that point, my ministry hadn't been in a situation where that was possible. As I came to pastor this church, that became a possibility, and then so I knew that was on my heart. And then in late 2007, early 2008, someone from the congregation approached me and said, "This is something I've been thinking about, and is this something that we could talk about doing?" And we thought about it, prayed about it, and at the time that we were coming into 2008, and there began to be a financial crisis, as we all know, and it seemed to be a very relevant time to want to serve such a need. And so at that point, based on our feelings, our inclination to minister in this way, given also the need in the economic climate at the time, this ministry was born.
When I was becoming the director, we were moving into this particular building here. We had been operating in the back of the church and making up boxes and handing them out. And when I first met with Scarlett at the food bank and introduced myself, she went over some processes, and one of the things she mentioned she'd like to see pantries go to a customer choice. And so I just kind of stuck that in my mind and went on about my way. We had a process, but then when Brother Matt and he was walking me through this building, showing the remodeling, what was going to be our areas to work with, it was just like the light came on, and I could just see this building being perfect opportunity to start that process. And my background was in retail grocery and wholesale grocery, so those wheels started spinning, and the merchandising history, the logistics history, the Lord just used that to create what we have here. And so that's the time that we decided when we moved into this building that we can move forward with that. Brother Matt was 100% on board and very supportive to get that started. And it was kind of, we talked about starting this as a reduction in waste, people not taking something that they don't use and throwing it away. And that is a huge benefit. But what we did not realize was when we started this process, the biggest benefit to me that we get is people's dignity. They're not just taking a box and a handout. They're getting to choose and shop for their family what their family likes. And that's a huge plus that we take for granted a lot of times.